Moving on to step 20A. This is the door assembly. And in the door assembly, it calls for an interior panel to be connected to an exterior panel using some stickies that come with this kit. Make sure you follow that to the letter. However, I would also recommend that you purchase some interior foam for the door because it does not come with a kit. This is the type of foam that I purchased. It is 1 inch in width and it is an R5 rating, styrofoam in nature. You cut them and you put them into these open spaces in here before you assemble the door together. That is your exterior portion of the door that sticks to the interior portion, and you definitely want to make sure that you put that door together, then take this exterior panel off of the, or sorry, interior panel off the door, which looks like that. You take that interior panel off, and then you add your foam in between these beams that will then be stuck to the exterior portion of the door. Also make sure that your latch is facing into the building, not out towards the exterior of the building, or you're going to have to take the door apart and redo this by following their instructions to flip that latch around. It's a problem that I faced and didn't realize it until after I had the door together. So make sure that you flip that towards the inside of the door, because this door closes in instead of opening out if you put your hinges in the right spaces according to the picture. So that's that. I have read ahead on this entire build, forwards and backwards, and what I've discovered is they have a gap running all the way across the top of the door here, and for whatever reason, I'm not exactly sure why it's there, but there's nothing to cover up that hole. So if you are building this and wondering how to cover up that hole, good luck, because I'm trying to figure that out myself. It's a design that I think needs to be addressed and fixed. This should be able to stop here, or should stop here technically in my opinion, and then these panels should reach here and close this off. I can't understand why. The other problem that you're gonna face if you don't do your due diligence is squaring off the building. I thought I had this building squared off and secured in place before I put my door in, and then I discovered that it's not 100% square because I've got a gap at the bottom and a smaller gap at the top. So I'm gonna have to address that myself. Just some bits of advice that I would give to you. The other thing that I would also say is make sure that you use foam for your gaps and cracks. I've already started, as you can see. It calls for silicone, but I'll be 100% honest with you, it's not enough. I recommend using the foam, spray foam that is, to fill in your gaps and cracks. And there are some considerable gaps and cracks that you're going to have occur along your gable ends. As you can see, there's not much that can be done about it, so I would say maybe some silicone here to seal those spots in, and then again gaps and cracks across the top and on the eaves, and then you can see this, more gaps and cracks along the gable ends to the rear. Those are all things that need to be addressed. You're also going to have a little bit of gaps and cracks at the top of the building here, but I don't know if you would want to seal those up, to be honest with you, because this is a venting section of the roof, and I don't necessarily plan to fill in these spaces, but I might put up a little bit of netting or something, I don't know. The other thing I would recommend is to add some insulation foam boarding to the inside walls if you plan to regulate temperature inside your garage, because again, that doesn't come with the kit, that's extra. And I'm on to the garage today, so be prepared. There may be another video for that also. That's all I got for today. Good luck.